Hello, everyone. My name is Jackson Chapitas. I am the Executive Treasurer for Student Senate. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the new process for submitting an encumbrance request using our fully online Google Form system that we have set up for this semester. So to access this Google Form, you're going to want to go to the Student Senate portion of the Valpo website. Easiest way to get there is to just type in Valpo Student Senate into Google, click on the first link, and then click on Forms on the left-hand side here. And under this Finance Forms heading, you will see all of the different forms that we have for Student Senate treasurers. Today, I'm going to be walking you through this new online encumbrance request form, Google form. So I'm going to click on that. And this is the form that you're going to want to use whenever you spend money on behalf of your student organization from your approved Student Senate budget, and then you would like to be reimbursed from the university for whatever you spent. So if you have an event that was approved by Senate and Senate funded your event in the budget, and you go out and you purchase something for that event, save your receipt, fill out this form, and you will get a reimbursement for it. Just make sure that whatever you're asking for a reimbursement for is within your budget. So check that Student Senate budget that has been shared with your organization. I talked about that in the last video, how to view it, the different lines and line items, how you can shift money around to be flexible with that funding. And once you do actually spend it, this is the form that you're going to want to fill out. So once you get into that form, first thing that it's going to ask is your student organization name. Just to test this out, I'm going to do a pretend one for Student Senate, your name and email address. And then click on Next. Next thing on the second page of the request is going to be the date of the purchase or the event. If this is just a normal reimbursement, you went to the store, you got some things, just say when you purchased them and leave it at that. This is not the request. This is not the date of the request. This is the date of when you purchased it. So make sure to remember that difference. Next is the description. Please just put a sentence or two that makes it clear to us what you bought, why you bought it, and how your organization is using it. Just so it's clear to us so that we can approve your request and so that we don't have to try to figure out what's going on ourselves or have to reach out to you for more information. The next blank here is request amount. That is pretty self-explanatory. As long as it is within your budget, you can request to be reimbursed for the full amount. Budget line category to be debited. This is where you're going to want to look at that Senate budget. Make sure you are pulling from the correct line. Every budget has these same lines. So make sure you know which line you are taking from for that specific purchase. I'm supposed to be filling out this form as a test request. So let's see, today is 8/22, 2020. This is, say I need $100. Senate organization sponsored events category. After that, this is where you have to upload your receipt or invoice as a document, either as a saved PDF. If it's an online request, just save it as a PDF if it's an online receipt. Otherwise, if you have a physical receipt, either a scan or as clear of a picture as you can possibly take, upload that right here. You can upload it either from your computer or from your Google Drive. Next is the how you want to be paid. So if this is A student asking for a reimbursement for themselves, we highly recommend that you do a direct deposit. You can sign up, put your bank information on Data VU if you have not already, and then the check will go straight into your bank. That is the easiest way to do things. If you do click direct deposit and then go to the next step, this will be the last step. It'll just ask for your name and ID number, and then the check will be sent straight into your bank account after it is processed by the finance department. If that is not an option for whatever reason, perhaps you're not paying a student, you're paying someone else, you can do a check request. That will be a physical check. In this case, again, if it is a student, faculty, or staff, you will need their ID number, name. You can mail a check to an address if it needs to go to someone off campus, or you can have them hold the check at the finance office and you or someone else can go pick it up when it is ready. They will be notified by the finance office. When you do need a check, you do have to fill out this question for when you need it. ASAP is not an option. They do normally take a week or two to process. So remember that if you are going to need a check, especially for someone who is not a student, do not tell them that they're going to be paid within the week because there is processing time involved. The last option here is if you are making a transfer to another department or organization, they funded your event and you need to pay them back. You can do that as well. Just make sure you know the name of the organization or department as well as their account number so that that can be initiated. So let's say for the sake of this test that it is a direct deposit. Again, we highly encourage everyone to do that. Then you will just need to fill in your ID number and your name. And click submit. Once you click submit, there will be an email sent to your faculty advisor of your organization. They will have to reply back to the Senate Treasurer saying that they approve of the request. That is in place of on the old form, they would have to sign, physically sign their approval. So if there is any delays, make sure you reach out to your faculty advisor, ask them to simply reply to that email saying I approve, and then it will go through. If there's any other reason for a delay in approving your request, you will be getting an email from either myself or the Assistant Treasurer, Mark Lorenz. We will be happy to help you out if there's anything unclear about the request or any concerns that we have. We will be reaching out to you and we will work with you on getting whatever encumbrance request this is approved. We hope that this new process is a lot easier as opposed to having to print out a form, get it physically signed by multiple people, and walk it to the Student Senate office. In this way, you can do it all from your laptop. You don't have to go anywhere. If there are any issues with this, if you find it confusing, or if you have any problems filling this out, again, just email us, senate.treasurer@valpo.edu. We'll be happy to work with you. Otherwise, we hope that you find this very beneficial, and we look forward to reimbursing you some money for some of the great events that you guys will be putting on this semester.